Hello, I'm Thomas Sheehan. I'm a macro photographer from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I love taking pictures of spiders, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Alrighty, here we go with this week's Explore Tulsa, and we start the show with logo teas.
Then we'll enjoy some tasty gelato.
Followed by the new museum at Booker Teas.
Plus shopping at Persimmon Hollow.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. We're excited to have you with us for this week's Explore Tulsa.
Oh yeah, and this is a big week in Tulsa history too.
That's right, Stevie. 116 years ago, on January 18th, 1898, Tulsa officially became an incorporated city.
Population 1,100.
Salute!
And today, Tulsa Metro is 1 million strong and growing every day.
Due to great folks like our first guests, Jim and Joey Mosby of Promoz Screen Printing.
We got our start back in 2001 when the tragedy in New York struck. My brother being on the Tulsa Fire Department, we decided to do what we could here to help support what was going on in New York. So we started printing these t-shirts, and actually at the time I was still holding down another full-time job as an artist, and on Fridays our owner of that business wanted everybody wearing something to support New York or red, white, and blue. So we printed these t-shirts, and by the next Friday about 75 employees there had this shirt on, and so we knew we were onto something.
You know, being on the fire department, I was, definitely for doing anything that helped with that cause. And him being the artist, he kind of took the reins on that and showed something to me. And next thing you know, we're in a garage printing t-shirts and trying to keep up with what we're doing, and enjoyed it so much. We're like, let's just keep this going and see what happens. Screen printing itself is an extremely basic idea that's been done for hundreds of years in some form or fashion, but the technology itself and how you get that shirt actually printed is a lot quicker and a lot easier now with the technology and computers. And even now we're looking at more digital type of processes coming along and following that technology, and before too long that's going to be the way things are done in a different manner. It won't be a screen itself, it will be a digital printing process just like you would do on your computer at home.
The funnest part about interacting with the customer is 90% of them that come in don't even really know what they want. If they have a little bit of a start, we can, develop an idea that they really just didn't even know it would expand to that.
It's a one-on-one, a little more personal relationship that we have with our customers. I was talking earlier that we kind of consider that almost like going to a tattoo shop. What do you want? What do you want it to be personally for you? And people really do take t-shirts as a personal experience. They want it to make it their own.
We decided to stay in Tulsa with our business because that's where our roots were. Jimmy and I both graduated from East Central. We grew up here in Tulsa our whole lives. After graduating college in Arizona, I thought I was going to stay there, but decided to come back here, and it's been a blessing ever since.
We both kind of went separate directions after high school and college, and kind of reconnected by doing this business together. And a lot of people say, how do brothers do that and run a business? I don't know. It works pretty good. At the same time, it's brought us as close as we could possibly get. We do everything together with our families. We love to go to the lake together, spend time away from the shop. That's important to us as well. The business is always here, but the time with the family and the time we spend together outside the business is even more important. But be able to get along and know that there's going to be a lot of trials, there's going to be a lot of arguments, but you get over it, and we never leave here without apologizing to each other by the end of the day that, you know, hey, that was my fault, or, you know, I'm sorry about that. But and then the next day's a new one. So we enjoy that, and we never take it personally when something doesn't go our way.
The Mosbys are a great couple of guys. You know, I love my brother, but I don't think I could work with him every day.
You guys are too competitive with each other?
Yeah, right. I'm still the champ all time of wiffle ball and paper football, but he does beat me when it comes to weenie whining to Mom.
Luckily, Jim and Joey get along just great. And if you're looking to have shirts made, be sure and visit them at promozusa.com.
Oh, Trish, you got me so worked up, I'm gonna need a special treat.
Then how about we stop by Mod's next and enjoy some gelato when we return with more Explore Tulsa.
Welcome to White House Mansion, where we are ready to make your event extraordinary.
Located near Tulsa Hills, White House Mansion is country living in the city. This unique, historic mansion is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, party, or holiday gathering. We can accommodate up to 500 guests with both indoor and outdoor options and plenty of parking. If you're looking for a charming, special, and flexible location for your big day,
Call us now to make memories that will last for a lifetime.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Aesthetic offers Tulsa the most cosmetic, hidden orthodontic treatment in the world.
That's really the advantage. It's really nice to be the 50-year-old woman who doesn't have braces on the outside of her teeth.
The incognito is back behind the teeth.
As soon as I saw that, it was like a aha moment, like, man, that's how all braces should be.
The staff is excellent. The scheduling is so easy.
It is the latest technology, and you will be amazed at your beautiful smile.
Hi, my name is Tom Brown with Tom's Bicycles, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hey, thanks again for sticking around for more Explore Tulsa.
Yeah, and we have something that's going to be so yummy for the tummy.
We sure do, Stevie, as we stop downtown at Mod's to visit with Rusty Rowe.
Gelato and crepes. Now that's some serious downtown renovation.
We first had the idea to do crepes. When we looked in this area, we noticed there wasn't a creperie around, and when I lived in Vancouver for a short while, there was one right around the corner, and we thought that'd be a great thing to add to downtown Tulsa. I mean, they're still fast, just like a sandwich shop, and we thought it'd be a nice addition. Crepes originated from Brittany, France, and they were originally done by heating up a stone and just pouring the batter on the top, and it would kind of thin itself out over this round stone. And now here we use a tool to actually thin it out on a flat griddle that's easily cleanable rather than doing it on rocks. We use a really simple batter. It's just a few ingredients, and we made sure that the crepe itself tastes good. So then once you have that kind of as a base, we can put like anything that the flavor combination's good inside of it will work with the crepe. It's kind of like a pizza place. If the dough isn't good, it doesn't matter what you put in it. But when the dough's on, then you can play with ingredients and find really fun flavors. We don't use any sugar in our batter either, so we can use them to make savory crepes as well as sweet crepes. We also thought, well, what else is something that's not really fulfilled in downtown? And that's so we did gelato. It's not a lot of ice cream in downtown, and especially not gelato, which is better than ice cream. Gelato is an Italian form of making ice cream, and the way we do it, we don't use any butter fat, we don't use eggs, and we don't use heavy creams. Half of the flavors in the case are completely dairy-free, they're just fruit, water, and sugar, and the other half we just use regular whole milk. So we cut out a lot of the calories that way, but we get an intense flavor and still get a good consistency by extracting the air. So when you make gelato, you actually like push it down as it's freezing to push all the air out of it, rather than churning it, which whips air in like ice cream. That's why it needs all the fat to thicken up. So we take the fat out and extract the air as well. So you still get a thick, intense, flavorful product without all the calories. So you don't even have to feel bad about it. So we took those two ideas and themed it after a movement that happened in mid-century England called the Mods. And we used that kind of because we were doing an Italian thing and a French thing. So we went with an English and just made a kind of European cafe feel to it. And so far it's been a lot of fun. I was born here and raised here, my family's here, and I've seen the downtown grow and become more like those other cities that people seem to leave to a lot. And after my wife graduated, we had a choice to make. Do we move to one of those cities that are already kind of set up, or do we stay at the place that raised us and contribute to its growth? And we thought it was just more important to stay here and bring a little bit of that from those other cities back here to the place that brought us up. It just seemed better. It seemed more right there than just moving to there and being like, oh, they're walkable, they have grocery stores, they have all this stuff. And I'd rather stay here and make our downtown more like those so other people can enjoy it that were also born and raised here like me. And now we're starting to get some of that stuff. So I mean, we're getting there, and I'd rather be a part of growing it and making it what I wished it would have been when I was younger than just moving away and being complacent. I worked in restaurants since I was like 15. I started as a busboy in a Mexican restaurant, and I just kept doing that while I was going through school. Went to school for business, always thought I'd do something else. I just kept working in restaurants. I bartended, I was a manager of one. Then I just got to a point where I'm like, this is the best way for me to make people happy. You know, it's just the thing that I seem to excel at. So I decided when the opportunity came to just open my own place, and I've had a lot of fun, and it seems to make people happy. People seem to enjoy it.
Ooh, the gelato at Mods is so good.
There are plenty of delicious treats on their menu. Visit modscrepes.com to learn more.
Rusty gave us some great history on the crepe and the gelato, but when it comes to being one of the experts at Booker T. Washington sports history, there's only one man to call on.
And we'll meet Lamar Burks next when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
At Video Revolution,
we've got today's 3D technology.
Smart TVs. And I can help you pick the one that's
a larger size TV.
We handle it all here at Video Revolution.
Now people can get
a 90-inch TV.
Locally owned and operated.
Now coming up on a 30-year anniversary.
Customer service is our priority.
We have our own service center.
It just brings back enjoyment to watching TV.
And now it's affordable for everybody.
And we sell fun stuff.
It's like toys for big kids.
Customers that come into Video Revolution are blown away.
You know, Explore Tulsa likes to keep our fingers on the pulse of what's going on in the community.
No one could argue against that.
Did you hear about the huge garage sale the city's having?
It's not a garage sale, it's an auction.
That's a fancy word for a garage sale.
The city's auctioning off over 3,000 surplus items. You never know, you might find something cool.
Yeah, like maybe some leftover stuff from Kathy Taylor when she was mayor that the mayor now doesn't want around anymore.
Well, another idea is to take all the memories and turn it into a museum, like Lamar Burke has done for Booker T. Washington.
I kind of grew up in the shadows of Booker T. Washington, where my dad was the state. He took care of the stadium, and by him doing that, I got a chance to meet a lot of the great players and to be influenced by the legendary coaches. And with that in mind, it was influencing me to major in education and be a coach someday. Booker T started playing football like in 1921. The school itself actually started in 1913. And there have always been outstanding athletes that have attended this place, and just being involved in the neighborhood from like the Greenwood race ride and hearing things like that, and knowing classmates whose dads played here on national championship teams in like 1948, and their brothers played, the tradition here, that all continued to influence me. It started for me when I was a 6th grader at Ellis Walker Woods Elementary School, which is located in my neighborhood. And my mother subscribed to the Tulsa World, and I used to read it every morning. And then I got involved into electric football men, so I started cutting them out. And I did not know that was influencing me to be a Hornet. And I had neighbors in the neighborhood who were Booker T. Washington football players, and I had family members. And again, my dad was going to the football games every Friday night, and he was taking a lot of the young kids in the neighborhood, so we all wanted to emulate one of these great players, and that kind of had influence on me. Some of the names that I have grown up on or read about would be Richard Dumas, the Tisdale family in basketball. Clinton McDaniel played for the University of Arkansas. You have a kid, his last name is Wilson, he plays pro baseball. Some of the great names in football, you have John Weinsberry, Reuben Gant, McQuarters, the Lockett family, all the Wayman Tisdale, Richard Dumas slam dunks. I coached Tony Brooks when he was a freshman here, Jamal West, Felix Jones. You know, when I was here in 04, went to the state, he was an all-state running back, so I've seen it all. Well, after making a DVD entitled Hornet Football Excellence, which was made by 2 other Hornet football players, Dr. Rodney Clark, who's majoring in cinematography, and my deceased friend, Gerald Hicks, he was at my home one day, and we had so much history that we decided, let's document this. And then once we made that DVD and saw how it was welcoming the public to Hornet alumni, one day I came up here and Coach Mims, who's the AD in athletics, suggested that I don't know how he got my name, but he said, I was looking for you. And I'm like, I came to meet you too, because I've been traveling and seeing museums and things, and that gave me an idea. I'm trying to do this Booker T, because I was familiar with it. I had all the tools to work with it, and it just all came together. It was probably the greatest moment of my life, of my sporting life. I'm 57 years old, and I still haven't found anything that really compares to winning that state championship, because we had lost the year before. We had to forfeit our entire season, and to come back that summer and work and be loyal and be dedicated and go through the entire season and not be defeated, you know, it just made us realize that all the things that our coach was telling us, that if you work hard, you know, great things happen. What this has really done for me is like another avenue, because I've played the game at Booker T, I've coached the game, now I can do it as a historian, and it gives me the chance to show the young people what this place is all about and what you can achieve if you keep your head on straight and you get an education and you do what's right and you follow your dreams. So I hope that this legacy continues to go on. It's 100 years strong right now, and it's never going to stop, because there's always great student athletes that attend Booker T. Washington High School.
I could have talked to Lamar for hours. He had such great memories to share about Hornet sports.
Maybe you have some memorabilia that you would like to share with Lamar, or you'd just like to visit his displays for yourself. Call Booker T. Washington and ask to leave a message for Lamar. He'd be happy to show you around.
Our next stop features some history as well.
Well, more importantly, it features some shopping.
That's right. Coming up, the Old West feeling while shopping for gifts and collectibles at Persimmon Hollow, next on Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get 1 pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my 2-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Welcome to White House Mansion, where we are ready to make your events extraordinary.
Located near Tulsa Hills, White House Mansion is country living in the city. This unique, historic mansion is the perfect venue for your wedding reception, party, or holiday gathering. We can accommodate up to 500 guests with both indoor and outdoor options and plenty of parking. If you're looking for a charming, special, and flexible location for your big day,
call us now to make memories that will last for a lifetime.
Where were you on the night in question?
I was in Video Revolution. They're open till 7 Monday through Friday, 6 on Saturdays, and 5 on Sunday.
Is there anyone that can testify to the accuracy of your story?
Yeah. All the salespeople were caring and friendly, and they knew everything about home entertainment, all my home entertainment needs, and from HD TVs to camcorders and 3D TVs.
The evidence all points to Sony choosing Video Revolution for major growth as an Oklahoma independent retailer. Video Revolution even offers a 30-day lowest price money-back guarantee. The facts are evident, with features and prices you won't find at a big box store. My investigation is proof positive for the best service before and even after the sale. It would be a crime not to stop by Video Revolution.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle as I go shopping merrily along with Explore Tulsa.
I don't think those are the words at all, but I do think what Stevie's trying to say is that shopping at Persimmon Hollow can be as fun as if you could actually sing.
And they have so much for you to shop for, and it's all just so very close to home.
It's a flea market, it's antiques, it's collectibles, it's arts and crafts, jewelry. Birdhouses are made on site, jewelry's made on site. There's several furniture stores out here. Just a big variety of things here to attract a lot of different shoppers. My name is Bill Darnell. I bought this property in 2006 and reopened it in 2010. It was built here in the early 60s as a private museum called Persimmon Hollow Village. And then it was operated by a different owner for 28 years as Persimmon Hollow Antique Village when antiques were popular back in the 70s and 80s. Now we just call it Persimmon Hollow Village down here near 71st and Garnett. And it's antiques, collectibles, and arts and crafts and flea market and an on-site craftsman building things kind of like a miniature Silver Dollar City right here in Broken Arrow.
When I first came out here, I just thought it was the cutest little village. It looked like a 1880s little Western setting from a movie or something, and it was very quaint, very cute, and I thought it would be just the cutest place to set up a shop. So I opened up a little shop in the Water Wheel building. We liked the feel of the place. It was a very calm and relaxing place to come and just spend the afternoon and hang out, and it was just a very therapeutic place to have a shop.
We have 3 major arts and crafts shows a year, the spring, the summer, and the fall. And then we do the 12 days of Christmas shopping during December. We're open 3 days a week right now, so we're automatically open 12 days a month. We have several arts and crafts shows a year, and we have things for the kids to do out here almost every weekend. We're kiddie friendly and pet friendly, and we have costume contests for the kids and the pets, and we have Wild West days where we have shootouts on Main Street with gunslingers, and we rob our own bank here and have shootouts on Western days, and it's just a good family place to come.
My shop was called His and Hers because the building was split down the middle, so I had his stuff on one side of the building and her stuff on the other side of the building. A lot of it is, a lot of people are repurposing antiques and refurbishing old items, and that's what I've always been into anyway. And so it's really interesting getting to know these people. A lot of women are doing it, shabby chiking furniture and restoring jewelry, clothing, vintage items. And that's just something I've always had an interest in, so I really enjoy talking to people about that and seeing what they're doing, all the new techniques that they're using. It's a direction that people are going right now, a lot of repurposing and a lot of women doing bling on old items. So it's just a lot of fun, and people need a place to go to look for their items to repurpose. And so we want to fulfill that niche for women to come and find those unusual different items that they can refurbish and change into something new and come up with different new ideas.
It's been around since the early 60s. It's an iconic name. A lot of people are familiar with the name that used to have stores here and was bringing their little kids here. Now those kids are bringing their little kids here, and it's just kind of an iconic tradition that's been around for about 50 years here in Broken Arrow.
Everyone at Persimmon Hollow is just so nice, and they really do have some great gift and decoration ideas too.
I suggest picking up an old cowboy hat, sidearm, and stick course, so you get the whole complete feel of the Old West.
You can just shop there too. That's plenty of fun as well. They're located in Broken Arrow, 1 block north of 71st and Mingo, right behind the Salvation Army store.
You can also visit them online at PersimmonHollowVillage.com. Stick around, partner. There's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Clips, Definitive Technology, Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma, plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand, professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale, and the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Be sure and join us next week on Explore Tulsa when we stop in for a few laughs at the new comedy parlor downtown.
We want to thank Joey and Jim Mosby for showing us around Promoz screen printing.
Thanks too to Rusty Rowe and the crew at Mods for all those awesome crepes and gelato, and to Lamar Burks and everyone involved in keeping Booker T sports history alive and well.
Plus to Bill and his wife Kathy for taking us shopping at Persimmon Hollow.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsa.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook and share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And we welcome Explore Tulsa's newest title sponsor, Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for $99 deal, 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.